Let's get to Dog Union with Drag You Down. Dig this. Right on. That was Dog Union with Drag You Down. You know, I really like this. It was heavy, and it's hard to find good heavy stuff that isn't like all like screaming and more like death metal. I mean,
yeah,
this sounds like something like almost like a hard rock out of the 90s.
Yeah.
And his vocals got a little bit of Lemmy in it too, so it was really cool. I liked it.
Oh, look, that's great. You're smiling. I tell you what, it's really weird because I actually dated the lead singer.
Whoa.
It was a long, long, long time ago, though.
Mm-hmm.
But he was
sure.
in a he was in a different band then, and it was called Tannoy.
Okay.
And I mean, where I grew up, we used to hang out in sort of Greenwich and Woolwich, and he used to play a place called Woolwich Tavern. And it is funny. I mean, I don't know if he's now listening in because he's in Mexico now, so he's gone all the way from kind of Kent, southeast, sort of London to Mexico. That's where he's living.
Huh.
And we kind of hooked up again because my friend I'm actually seeing tomorrow that I went to school with, she kind of sent me this message going, oh my word, and she used to go with me, and it's just really bizarre, isn't it? And so I kind of spoke to him and I said, look, I've got radio shows, And he said, "Oh, you probably won't like my stuff." And I said, "Surprise me." And I really like it. And you know, it's different to what he used to do. I can remember him coming out in leather trousers. So I'm really cringing now. But you know, hey, it's pretty cool though, isn't it? To sort of to think that he's still carrying on with whatever he was involved with then.
With the
he's doing it. He's out there doing it. And I said to him he needs to sort out his Twitter and get on it. And, you know, but I think, I don't know, I just wanted to share it. I just thought that was pretty cool. And I knew you'd like it. I sort of knew it'd be up your street. So, and as you say, it's nice to hear stuff that is a little bit different. And it is so new. I mean, I think they've only been together since 2014.
Oh, wow.
So as I say, they're in Mexico now. So, and I think they're very, like, I think he was a bit shocked when I said I'd give him airplay. I don't know. But, you know, to be fair, if people like it, I love new music like that, though, really, when it's all raw and new and fantastic. Right. So, yeah.
Oh, it's quite the jump, though, from the UK to Mexico, like...
Yeah, I haven't actually had the chance to kind of find out why, you know, what the reason was, and everything else. So that's another story, and I'm sure he'll enlighten me as we go along. But to be fair, hopefully this will kind of push them into maybe making EPs, that kind of thing.
Right.
It's all, you know, it's all cool, isn't it? It's all good, and it's all about kind of promoting stuff. And I love little finds like that. Though. It's kind of exciting, isn't it? Yeah, I dated him. That's a bit. Oh, just makes me smile. Anyway.
There's so many things I've been wanting to say, but they're just not appropriate for the air. So, that's what I'm keep to myself.
Yeah. Well, you'll probably tell me after, won't you?
Oh yeah, of course, I'll tell you after. But yeah, I probably not a good idea. So.
What was I going to say? So, if you could interview anybody, I was going to ask you a question. If you could interview anybody, music-wise, who would it be and why? Is there anybody particular that you quite fancy?
I would love to sit down with Dave Grohl.
Yeah, me too.
Because I think he'd be so interesting, such an interesting person to talk to. Just like all the projects and music stuff he's done, and like what an impact he's had on the music world. I think would be a really cool guy to sit down and chat with. I mean, and you never hear anything bad about him. It's always good things about Dave Grohl. Oh, he's such a nice guy. He did this, he did that, and I was thinking about it the other day because one of my favorite stories of his that he told during an interview says, "Well, you know what? It was for I think it might have been it was the MTV Music Awards or something like that."
Yeah.
And he says, "He goes, no, I'm in my hotel room, and this is the pre-show." So Backstreet Boys are performing like on a rooftop or they're performing on a stage outside, you know, and he's like, I step out the window, I guess I'm listening, of course, even though the tunes they play, I still respect talent, that sort of thing, and kind of got into it, and they're singing I Want It That Way, and Dave Grohl's standing on the balcony of his hotel room, and he's shaking his fist in the air, going and singing with him, and then they notice him and pointed out that Dave Grohl's jamming along to their tune.
Wow. I mean, I was really surprised. He drums, doesn't he?
Yes.
On Queens of the Stone Age.
Yep.
So you knew what I was going to say, didn't you? Did you mind read?
Mm-hmm. Well, because
Songs for the Deaf. Well, I know, but that for me, I didn't realise that, and I mean that's a cracking album. That is Songs for the Deaf, really, really good.
That's right, because Queens of the Stone Age have kind of been torn down, built up a bunch of times. And they like a lot of bands, they've had a problem with drummers or holding on to a decent drummer. So Dave Grohl and Josh Homme, the singer, guitarist, and songwriter for Queens of Stone Age, are really good friends. And pretty much they're sitting down jamming, and he said, "You know what, man? Would you want to jam around because we need a drummer?" And Dave Grohl's like, jumped at opportunity. He's like, "Of course!" Like he's willing to do a lot of different music projects. So he played that. He played on that entire album, and the other thing he did is before they got a solid drummer, as he was doing double duty, he played a show with Queens and then a show with Foo Fighters.
Wow.
So
really?
he would drum for Queens and then play guitar and sing for Foo Fighters. So
okay.
that lasted. The thing about
that's pure talent, isn't it? When you can do that, that's like whoa.
That lasted about a month or two, and then later on, he, Josh Homme, and John Paul Jones did a side project called Them Crooked Vultures, and I'm really bummed they never made a second album because that album was amazing, and it had all their musical influence wrapped up into one. It was really cool.
Wow. Well, I just think, I don't know, I think that, yeah, I think you've hit the nail on the head. I think there's certain people that, you know, to interview would be, you know, like, well, you'd have to have like probably 4 or 5, you'd have to have a whole day, wouldn't you?
Yeah, no kidding.
You know, at least. So, yeah, really cool. So, yeah, should we get to our next track then?
Sure.
I'm not sure what the time is because we started it.
Oh, we got time.
All right, cool.
So we'll move on to Feel the Same, but I'll let you cue that up.
So we're going to play Urban Flowers, Feel the Same. And this is the Kardansky mix. And again, it's basically, it's featuring Ed's daughter. And I heard a couple of her, she's called Bianca. And I heard a couple of her tracks, and she's got, wow, another cracking voice. It's really nice, actually, because normally we promote sort of, I suppose, more male music, and I thought it's actually quite nice to integrate. I know you do on New Music Saturday, but I think in our show it tends to be predominantly male tracks, and I just thought it'd be quite nice to sort of add a little bit more. But yeah, Urban Flowers is a new kind of fluid project where what Ed does is basically take original songs and he remixes them, and then, you know, that he's written,
right.
So original songs, and he remixes them, and then he features a guest vocalist. And the idea is that he's going to release sort of 4 a year.
Okay, right on.
So, which is quite cool. So, I mean, he's doing all this other stuff, and he's doing this as well. So, I just think it's, you know, it's something we need to share. So, this is called Feel the Same, and it's by Urban Flowers.
Right on, dig this.
Missing a fuse, blinded sight, and the mission must ply it.